Everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Love Chisum. On today's video, we'll be showing you how to draft this asymmetric gathered gown. So to make this gown, you'll be needing 1 or 1.5 yard of plain fabric and 1.5 yard of printed fabric, depending on your body size. Okay, if this is what you're interested in, keep on watching. Here I have my pattern paper folded into 2. And I'm marking my starting point here, which will serve as my shoulder line. Okay, so from my shoulder line, I'm going to come down by my bust point and my waistline. I will also repeat the same thing here, my bust point and my waistline. Bust point I'll be working with is 10 inches. Waistline I'll be working with is 16 inches. Okay, so and I will draft out the lines. My marker is not showing very well, okay, so I'm trying to mark it so that it will show very well, to be more clear. And I'm going to label them, okay, my bust points and my waistline. Okay, so now to get your hip measurements, I'm going to come down by 9 inches, which is the standard measurement for hip. Okay, so I'll come down by 9 inches and I will draw my line here, and I'll also label it my hip line. So the next thing you are going to do is to get your gown length. Okay, I'm going to use the full measurement of this paper, which is 35 inches here. Okay, get your gown length, which I have marked here. The next thing is to mark your shoulder. The shoulder I will be working with here is 7 inches, and I am going to come down by 1 inch for my shoulder slant. I'll mark 3 inches for my neck depth and 3 inches for my neck width, and I'm going to connect my points. Just watch how I'm going to do them. So and the next thing here is to come down by 7.5 inches for the armhole. Okay, the armhole I'll be working with 7.5 inches armhole line. Okay, so now whatever I mark on my shoulder, I'm going to mark it here, and now here will serve as my chest line. Okay, I will bring down my armhole line, just connect the points, and I'll mark my chest line. Okay, you see how I did it. I'll just mark my chest line, and I'm going to divide what I have on my armhole into 2, which is 3.5, and I'm going to go in by 1/2 inch. I will connect and curve my armhole. After that, the next thing you will do is to put in your body measurement. Okay, so the round bust divide by 4, which is the bust circumference, divide by 4. You are going to mark it here. I'm working with the bust circumference of 38 inches, so divide by 4, I mark it. Waist circumference divide by 4, which is the round waist, divide by 4, I'll mark it. Round hip divide by 4, I'll also mark it. Okay, which is the hip circumference divide by 4, I will also mark it. So whatever I have on my hip, I'm going to bring it down to the hem of the paper, to the hem of the gown. Okay, I'm going to take it down to the length of the gown. Now I'm going to connect all my points. Okay, now this is the shape of the gown. On this pattern, now we are going to make use of this one pattern for the front and back. Okay, so right here I'm going to come down by 2 inches from the hip line. That is what I did mark there. Come down by 2 inches for the hip line. I don't know what is wrong with my marker. Now on the neck area, I'm going to come down by 1.5 for the neck depth for the back. Okay, this is the neck depth of the back. I'm going to use this pattern paper both for the front and for the back. So this is what we have here. I come down by 2 inches from the hip, don't forget please. So now I'm going to trace it and I will duplicate it. Okay, so right here, this is what I have. Okay, this is what I have here. I've traced it and I use my marker to mark them out, okay, to have a full front pattern here. Okay, front body pattern here, remember. So now on my hip, I'm going to go up by 2 inches. Okay, I went down by 2 inches from my hip, and I also went up by 2 inches, but you can I let her make it 2.5, please. I let her go down by 2.5. Okay, now watch how I'm going to connect from my 2 inches up to my 2.5 down. I hope you understand. So watch how I'm connecting it from my 2 inches that I went up from the hip to my 2.5 that I went down from the same hip. Okay, so which is the shape on the gown. And this is what we have for the pattern. Okay, so this is our back neck. So now we are going to add our allowance. Okay, I'm going to add the allowance here. So after adding the allowance, then I'll do the cutting. Okay, I wanted to cut it here, but I decided to add my allowances before cutting. Okay, that was why you are seeing that step there. So I'm going to make use of 2 inches allowance, because if you look at this gown now, it's a very free gown. You only snatch it with your belt. Okay, you snatch it with the belt you added at the waist area. So I'm going to add my 2 inches allowances here, and I'm going to connect before cutting. And for my armhole area, I'm going to add 1/2 inch for my armhole. I'm going to add 1/2 inch for my armhole here, and also 1/2 inch for my shoulder area. Okay, you can add on your neck, but I don't add allowances on my neck. Okay, depending on the type of dress that I'm making. On this, I'm not adding allowance on the neck. So after cutting it, I'm going to open it up like this to cut the asymmetric hemline that we have. Okay, to cut the asymmetric hemline that we have. So now after cutting it, this down part will be for the plain fabric. Okay, and the upper part will be for the pleated fabric or floral fabric, depending on the type you are using. So I'm trying to label it here, and I will label the down part of it that will cut out the plain fabric. So right here we have our front and the back pattern cut together. Okay, so I've cut out the back neck now. So after cutting the back neck, you can now cut out your back gown. Okay, cut out the back of your gown just with this pattern. Now cut the back of your gown. Now after cutting it, you're going to trim out the neck for the front, and then you cut out the front piece. Okay, so right here I'm going to set this aside now. The upper body, I'm going to set it aside, and now we are going to work on this plain. Okay, this will be slash and spread. You're going to do this for slash and spread. So now I'm going to mark it to 2 inches, okay, all through, and I'm going to cut it. So I'm going to mark 2 inches up, 2 inches down, like you see me doing here. Okay, just take your time to do this. You don't need to rush, do not hurry. Just calm down and do it, so that by the time you are done sewing, your fabric will come, your gown will come out very beautiful. So 2 inches up, 2 inches down. Now I'm going to connect them with my straight ruler. Okay, and I'll continue to mark 2 inches till the end of the paper, as you see me doing. So, and after marking it, I'm going to label them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's 13 pieces here, and I'm going to cut them out like you see me doing, okay? Because we are going to line them number by number. So look at them. So if you are cutting this on your fabric, please, the space should be 4 inches or 5 inches space, okay? Because this table cannot contain it. So that is why I just set them like this, just to show you, okay? And make sure the down parts are equal so that you have that mountain shape. It will go from down to up the way that particular gown is, okay? You know, they are not equal. One side is up, one side is down. So make sure they are equal at the down part of it so that you can be able to get it equal, okay, after cutting. So the spaces should be like 4 or 5 inches gap before you cut, okay? So after cutting it, you then run your gathers, okay? Go to your sewing machine, run your gathers. Now, when fixing this, please, you are going to fix it exactly the way you cut it out on your pattern. The place that is higher will be fixed on the place that you went up by 2 inches, okay? The place that is lower will be fixed on the part that you went down by 2.5, okay? If you find this video helpful, give me a thumbs up, click on the notification bell to be notified whenever I upload a new video. So I'm going to pack this now. This is for my clients, not for me. I'm going to sew it later. Enjoy the rest of the video. See you in my next one. Bye.